A lot of people hear NARR-certified and assume one national office is inspecting sober homes across the country. That is not how it works. And if you are an operator, a family member, or a referral partner, that misunderstanding can make it hard to know who sets the rules, who checks compliance, and what certification actually tells you. By the end of this video, you'll clearly understand what NARR is, how certification actually works, why that matters, and how the different levels of support fit into the bigger picture. The first thing to understand is that NARR is a national standards organization. Its job is to define what quality recovery housing should look like. That matters because recovery housing can vary a lot from one home to another. Without a shared standard, one home might be well-run, ethical, and structured, while another might claim to offer recovery support but operate with very little accountability. NARR exists to bring consistency to that space. It creates a common framework around safety, structure, ethics, and resident support. So when people talk about NARR, the most important idea is this: NARR gives the field a common language for quality. That leads to the next question. If NARR creates the standard, who actually applies it? This is where most people get confused. NARR does not usually certify individual homes directly. Instead, it works through state affiliate organizations. Those state affiliates are the groups that apply the NARR standard inside their own states. They handle the real-world process, including applications, reviews, inspections, renewals, compliance, complaints, and operator support. This matters because certification is both national and local at the same time. National in the sense that there is one broader framework, and local in the sense that the actual oversight happens through organizations on the ground in each state. So if an operator wants to certify a home, they do not usually go straight to NARR. They go to the affiliate for that state. And that leads to the practical question everyone asks next. What does the certification process actually look like? At a basic level, certification means a recovery residence goes through a formal process to show it meets the NARR standard through the appropriate state affiliate. That usually starts with an application, followed by a review process, sometimes an inspection, and then ongoing compliance if the home wants to keep that certification active. This matters because certification is not just a label. It is a way of saying the home has been evaluated against a recognized set of expectations. That helps separate serious operators from unverified options. In recovery housing, that difference matters a lot. Families want to know a residence is credible. Referral sources want to know the operator is accountable. And communities want to know the home is being run responsibly. Certification does not solve everything, and it does not replace licensing where licensing applies, but it does create a stronger layer of structure and trust. Once you understand certification, the next thing that matters is that not all recovery residences are the same. One of the most useful things NARR does is organize recovery residences into 4 levels of support. This matters because people often use broad terms like sober living, recovery home, or recovery residence as if they all mean the same thing, but they do not. Some homes are peer-run, some are more structured, and some include clinical services or deeper integration with treatment. NARR's framework helps people see where a residence fits on that spectrum. That is useful for operators because it helps them define their model clearly. It is useful for families because it helps them understand what kind of support a loved one is actually getting. It is also useful for referral partners because it helps them make better placements. In other words, NARR is not just setting a quality standard, it is also helping the field describe different kinds of recovery housing in a more accurate way. This becomes clearer in practice when looking at a provider like Vanderburgh Sober Living. Within that model, the NARR framework shapes how recovery housing is built and operated. Many VSL homes have been certified through NARR's affiliated state organizations, and the model primarily focuses on Level 2 recovery residences, meaning peer-supported, structured, substance-free sober homes. This is important because it shows how the NARR framework works in practice. It is not just a national idea on paper. It directly influences how homes are organized, how quality is demonstrated, and how operators communicate what kind of support they provide. So when someone looks at a VSL home and sees that it is NARR affiliate certified, that tells them something meaningful. It indicates the home is operating within a recognized recovery housing framework and provides a clearer basis for trust for families, partners, and communities. The simplest way to understand all of this is as follows. NARR sets the national standard. State affiliates apply that standard through certification. The level system helps people understand what kind of recovery support a home actually provides. That is the core idea. NARR brings structure to a field that can otherwise be difficult to interpret, and that structure helps people find, operate, and refer to better recovery housing. If you're trying to understand what NARR-certified actually means, or you're looking for a sober home you can trust, the key is not just the label, but how the home is run day to day. Vanderburgh Sober Living is a mission-focused, nonprofit membership organization built around that exact idea. VSL chartered homes operate within a clear framework of structure, accountability, and standards aligned with NARR principles, so families, referral partners, and residents know what to expect. If you want to find a home that follows those standards, or learn how to start a sober house that does, explore Vanderburgh Sober Living at the link below.